Good morning from Cape Town, South Africa. It's cruise day!
You heard them. It's cruise day here in Cape Town, South Africa. Come along with us and see what we get into on. You'll find out what ship if you stay tuned.
A little bit of conversation, a little bit of relaxation. Across the sea, city to city, come par with me. Tell me when you're ready to leave. With my cruising family, across the skies and sea. Come and par with me, yeah. What you waiting for? Just step out that door and explore. Are you ready to par with me and this cruising family? My cruising family.
We are here at the Doubletree by Hilton, Cape Town, Upper East Side, and we are about to have breakfast. This morning, the buffet has grilled tomatoes, sauteed mushrooms, beef chipolatas, spiced chicken livers, baked beans, hash browns, and grilled bacon. Next to the condiment station is a made-to-order omelet station.
Vegetable omelet.
There are also cold cuts, cheeses, and fresh fruit. Yes, there's passion fruit, one of my faves. We definitely recommend having a solid breakfast before heading to the ship, which is what we're doing now. Most ships board during the late morning, early afternoon hours, and this is no different. Our assigned boarding time slot is between 12 noon and 1 p.m. Brad is scheduled to pick us up at 11:30. Shout out to our friends of Rich and Jazzy Life for these boarding day t-shirts from Melanin at Sea. Check them out at melaninatSea.com. I did not initially notice this area at the buffet, but there are yogurts, cereals, nuts, and pastries available here as well. There's also a juice station with apple, orange, and cranberry juice.
This is what I like to call red juice.
Red juice?
I basically mixed all of the juices all together. And this is, and that's how you make red juice. You just have to add half cranberry juice, a little bit more of orange juice, and like a hint of apple juice.
Okay, thank you for that recipe, Mr. LJ. I've got my plate of food, my glasses of juice, and my hot herbal tea, so it's now time for me to dig in and enjoy breakfast. A quick trip upstairs to grab our bags from the room before Brad arrives to take us to the cruise port. Where are we heading, boys?
We're heading to the ship.
Yes. This ride that should take about 20 minutes is taking a whole lot longer due to a whole lot of traffic, but we see our ship in the distance. Do you see it? This took us over an hour, almost an hour and a half to get here. We are now pulling into Cape Town Cruise Terminal. Allan will screenshot the time on his phone when we get out of the vehicle, and we'll screenshot at different points until we get on the ship. See, we still have all our bags with us. We haven't dropped it off yet. We're still on a long, long line. You'll hear from me when we get on the ship, y'all. The closer we move to the front of this line for bag drop and check-in, they do actually have staff here at the cruise terminal in Cape Town that are coming around and taking big bags from people, but it's kind of, I think it's random, but it's not my process, so maybe it's not random. But they took one bag from my mom, one bag from Allan that were pretty big, and we still have some other bags. Even though they're tagged, they left us with some of the tagged bags that were a little bit smaller. So right now, we started with 9 bags. Now we have 7 that we're still lugging around on this line. We'll see how long it takes. Until now, I'd never seen a cruise port where guests had to lug their tagged bags all the way around the line to get to check-in, no matter how big or small the bags are. Usually you drop your tagged bags off with the porters and then get online, and this is probably the longest embarkation line I've seen to date. There's an entire snack cart at the front of the line here at Cape Town Cruise Terminal, probably because they know after this long line you'll be real hungry. So there's snacks and juices and water and things from what I can see, but yeah, we're not buying that. We have our snacks with us. Let's go. After walking by the snack cart, they take big bags you may still have, then you go inside for them to check embarkation forms, passports, and original children's birth certificates to ensure children are traveling with their parents. It's time to get on board our ship. The MSC Splendida is a beauty. She is a sister ship to the MSC Divina and MSC Fantasia, which were our first 2 MSC ships. We've also sailed on World Europa, and I have toured the Meraviglia and stayed on board Seascape for its christening. I say all this because I think MSC has the most beautiful ships at sea.
Yes!
Now to wait for an elevator.
This is a nice view.
So here on board the MSC Splendida, when you find your room, your key will be hanging right on the doorknob. You take the key off the doorknob, pull it open. Oh, I guess you pulled it from the back where it says to open, but I pulled it from the top. And there you go, keys. This is for mommy and the boys. We're at our room. We are here in our room on the MSC Splendida. Ah! This is our first Oreo experience, okay? And look what we got! Some chocolate, some wine, or champagne, I don't know. All guests have to watch the safety video in our rooms at the same time. Then we must report to our muster stations to get our room cards scanned.
881 from your cabin phone. Once again, the number 881. Please hang up after the confirmation message.
Okay, so
And wait for further instructions, please.
we have to actually dial 881 from our cabin phone first to confirm we watched the muster drill, then go to our assembly station. So that's what we're doing. Keeping in mind that a muster drill is preparation for what to do in the event of an emergency, this just does not seem efficient or safe, but we're doing it. Now, y'all know I usually mind my business on these cruises, but I have never before seen anybody walking down the stairs barefoot, but today I'm seeing at least 2 different people do this during the muster drill. Do y'all see it? We're on our way back from the muster drill, from getting our cards scanned. I didn't even remember to record them scanning the card because it's been such a, I don't know what to describe it as, but crowded going down to the muster, crowded going back up the steps. And we're walking slowly because there's a lady who's physically challenged ahead of us. Of course, she can't walk that fast, but she has to because the elevators are shut down for us. So, here we go. After the muster drill, it's time for the sailaway party. Everybody's getting ready to celebrate the official start to this cruise vacation. This is the most lively, fun sailaway I've had on any of my MSC cruises so far. I have not had a problem with the other sailaways, but they just have not been this live. Just a quick picture of the DJ. It's time for dinner. Table 537. We had to leave sailaway early to get to our 6 p.m. dining. We are now seated at La Regia restaurant, which is a main dining room here aboard the MSC Splendida, and it was easy to get in and get seated on embarkation day, so we are happy with that. We don't have a menu yet. I think we should be using the MSC For Me app, which is on my other phone that's not with me in the restaurant. So we're gonna see if there's a paper menu and get started on dinner soon. As usual, MSC starts us off with a little bread. Ooh, I got 2 appetizers, vegetable samosas, and the seafood cocktail. LJ ordered soup, which Grandma will probably help him finish along with her samosas. Allan also ordered the seafood cocktail. It's really good. Say what y'all want about MSC, but let me tell you. Ooh, I can't even pick it up. The seafood. Okay, that's good. The seafood cocktail is yummy. This is what's left of our seafood cocktail. Should tell you how good it was. Allan doesn't like olives, and so that's why there's an olive left. And I don't like tomatoes, so that's why there's a tomato left. Time to get into my samosas.
I don't say that often.
This MSC samosa is yummy. I love the fact that they brought a manager to the table to ask AJ about his egg allergy and to show him on the menu the foods that he couldn't eat. That was really nice. And so we got the shrimp cocktail with no cocktail sauce, and he's going to get steak, and he could get fresh fish for dessert, but AJ just doesn't usually have dessert. But that's pretty good. Ooh, this is our fish for tonight. I got the same thing that Grandma got, and LJ has, what is that?
That is pasta.
Pasta. That looks good. We have steak. steak, fish, and pasta. Let's see what these main courses are giving. And while we're tasting these, let us know in the comments what, if any, of these dishes would you try? These people working on MSC Splendida out of Cape Town, South Africa, they know how to season some food. This is some well-seasoned food. Say what you want about MSC, tonight's food is delicious. And everyone at the table has raved about their food.
Tastes very good.
I'm telling you.
It tastes. Yeah, no, it tastes good.
I'm telling you, I have not seen my children eat as well as they have eaten in South Africa so far, okay? I mean,
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
What you say, Mommy?
Step their game up.
It is amazing.
Boys, what do you say? Because tell me, haven't you eaten better?
Yeah, 100%.
But why? What is it? I don't get it.
Is it the flavor of the food? Is it
Don't,
just
don't put it in their mouth.
I don't know what the change is.
It's just better.
Exactly. It's better.
It's like
African
they
food is better.
have new stuff plus the stuff I already like.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it might even be some of the meals are the same meals you would have at home, but they flavor it differently. Would you say that? Yeah. Ooh, you got bread pudding?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Take your first bite.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man.
Of course, Allan got chocolate cake because he's Allan. And here's my fresh fruit.
Hey, you should stay hydrated.
Mommy, what is this?
It's a biscuit with pistachio. The bottom to stay hydrated.
Pistachio and some stuff. Okay, enjoy. It's dessert time. Which desserts, if any, would you have?
I like it.
Look, see, case in point. He already had his steak and he ordered French fries on top of it and he's actually eating it. And there's a plate of fruit next to him. What is happening? When I tell you I really enjoy fresh fruit, I really enjoy fresh fruit. So after all my recording and talking, it's time for me to dig in. It's fruit, so you can't mess up fruit. Back to the room for Grandma and the boys, Allan and I are on our way to the aft lounge for the welcome aboard party. To get there, we actually walk through a couple different events with live music and other guests who are ready to have a good time. My favorite spot on these MSC ships. Ah!
Loving how you wind up for me. Tonight is all on me. Mash up the place for me. Yeah. She just wanna highlight. Ooh, that body talk to me. I need a taste, baby. Loving the way you move around. Around my way, I keep falling again.
Real talk, I usually just watch the Jerusalem without doing it, but tonight on the MSC Splendida in Africa, I have to get it in.
I wanna ride like choo-choo. You love to do me cuckoo. Hey,
A quick stop for drinks at the bar to take back to our room. The party is actually still going on, but we're heading to the room. Hey fam, so we are wrapping up boarding day here aboard the MSC Splendida in Cape Town, South Africa. And yes, we are actually still in Cape Town, South Africa after 11 p.m. South Africa time, Cape Town time. We were supposed to set sail at
6 p.m.
6 p.m. We went up to the sailaway party, as you saw bits and pieces of, and then we went to, well, the sailaway party was actually a little after 5 or
5:30ish.
5:30ish, yeah. So we went up to that and then went to dinner at 6, thinking that we would see sailaway while we were sitting in the dining room. But the captain made an announcement that due to weather, man, and if you see these waves, he wasn't kidding. Due to weather, they did not get clearance to depart from port. So we will be staying in Cape Town overnight on the ship.
Or until the Port Authority give us the clearance to leave.
Or until they give us the clearance to leave, but it's after 11 p.m. so I think it's safe to say we're gonna be here till tomorrow. So there's that. You may have been able to pick up on this already from whatever you've seen. Obviously, we're talking to you on the ship now, so I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video. But for whatever you've seen from the sailaway party and the welcome aboard party that we just came back from, there's a totally different vibe on this MSC itinerary than there is on a lot of the MSC US sailings, and even on the Dubai sailing, the UAE sailing we did in 2022. Those sailings tended to be just about the same. International crowd, I don't have a problem with that. I love that kind of stuff. International studies major here, so I'm good with that. But a lot of people complain about, I don't see a lot of black people, or I don't see, you know, MSC treating people right because, you know, this, that, or the third. Staff has been super friendly. What do you think of the staff?
Staff over here has been great.
Yeah.
Very friendly, very personable.
Welcoming. I mean, but we also I had that impression even on my other MSC cruises, so I never really complained about the staff or the clientele for the most part. But there's something to be said about a South African MSC sailaway. Yep. Not even just the sailaway, but the party just now.
The party, the music.
Listen.
The atmosphere.
They had people, not melanin people, killing the Jerusalema at the, not sailaway, at the welcome back party. I keep calling it a sailaway. It's
live. It's pretty live over here.
It's live and it's pretty awesome to see. So yeah, I highly recommend MS. I've you know, checked the receipts. I have religiously.
Yeah, we've been hyping
recommended
MSC since 2017.
MSC. Not that they're perfect, but the value you get for the money, especially as parents of 2 children that we travel with, and we often travel as 5 when my mom comes, like this trip. MSC is definitely the best bang for your buck for us, and we like to see new places, and so here we go in Africa.
Yep.
So where were we gonna go, babe? Where were we supposed to be heading?
We were supposed to be going to Namibia.
Yeah, so the itinerary was from Cape Town, 1 sea day, then the second, I guess considered day 3 on a cruise. The day 3 on the cruise would be in Namibia in port, and then day 4 of the cruise we'd be at sea again, and then we would return to Cape Town.
Seeing that we've been delayed in this port, we don't know how the rest of this cruise is going to turn out, but we'll make the best of it.
As you know.
As we always do.
Yep. And the captain did say that they will let us know. And so we did get one letter already explaining the weather conditions and why we will be staying in port, or staying in port overnight or until clearance is given. But we haven't yet heard about where we'll be docking along the way, if they're going to change from Namibia to somewhere else, or how the days are going to look, or if we get back to Cape Town at a different time. But of course, if you follow along, subscribe and hit that notification bell, you'll know what happens next. But anyway, we are super tired.
Yep.
Jet lagging here and there because we did fly from New York to Cape Town.
It's been a full day.
Yeah, it's been a full day. Yeah, those long lines and everything. Yeah, so we are going to shower. You saw us go to dinner in our boarding day t-shirts. We don't do that, y'all. Those of you who've been watching us know that we usually, whether we shower and get dressed for dinner or we just change out into our dinner wear, we usually get dressed a little bit. Even like not fully formal, but semi-formal or something for dinner.
We went from the mustard drill straight to dinner.
Yeah, pretty much. So Well, it wasn't really. We did go to the sailaway party. Master drill, sailaway party, dinner. So it's been a full day. I mean, before we got there with the long lines, and well, you saw it. So anyway, this is our wrap up. Let us know if you have any questions about this particular itinerary or anything MSC or cruising or travel. Let us know in the comment section below. And we hope to see you in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.
What you waiting for? Just step out and